Jamie will use the Scout to test drive his new toy, HR 130.
It's the newest, shiniest, fanciest truck around, so of course I want that out on the highway working. It's like a little Corvette, this thing.
Instead of Colin, Jamie's joined by wife and business partner, Sherry Davis.
There it is. There's our truck.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big one, eh?
It's in down.
It is, yeah.
Holy man. Huh. This is gonna be difficult.
The car carrier was headed south when the driver was cut off, swerved into the ditch, launching one of its vehicles off the top deck.
It gets deeper and deeper as you go ahead, so we don't want to lift it out that way.
There's a lot of moving parts to a car carrier. A ramp could move, a car could shift. It adds another component to the whole recovery.
We'll have to pull this car carrier out back the way it came in.
This is going to be a challenge. I'm pretty confident we're going to need 3 trucks to pull this out.
Well, rally the troops and get on it.
Look at that.
Jamie has a drop-in visitor.
Oh, Colin's here.
Nice.
Old friend and former operator, Colin McLean.
I didn't have to work today, so I figured I'd run up to Hope and give Jamie a little bit of surprise.
Come on, Colin, it's got your name on it.
It's his first look at the brand new Peterbilt
She is a nice one, eh?
Jamie bought to lure him back.
Pretty fancy truck here,
Oh, it's
James.
a nice truck.
I've definitely pictured myself burning across an interstate going down south in that truck.
This was a Colin truck. It was in my heart to get you a brand new truck.
I know.
He's doing a local job, driving a cement truck, and I'm confident he'll flip one over, get fired, and then I'll be able to rehire him again.
For the first time in 7 months,
Okay, I'll grab my gear.
Colin agrees to put on the red coveralls.
You can take the boy out of towing, but you can't take towing out of the boy.
On scene,
Oh, that's not good.
Colin sizes up the car carrier.
Well, she's in there pretty good.
Standing by
Howdy.
is the carrier's driver,
Jamie, yeah. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
unhurt but concerned over the condition of his freight.
We're looking at a bunch of cars that are very high end.
Customer wants us to do whatever we can to don't do any more damage. This is $1 million load. Just leave them there for now. The car we'll figure out later.
With the car out of the way, Jamie inspects the compromised rig.
Body's been damaged here too.
I'm becoming worried about the structural integrity of the trailer. Is it possible to recover this without the trailer breaking in half?
Holy man.
Earlier today, the loaded car carrier lost the road and slammed into the ditch, buckling its frame. Keeping a lane open,
Stay tight, because we're going to put both trucks together. Yeah, okay.
Colin lines up the wreckers for the first stage of the recovery. Hooking up to the trailer, the team runs 2 lines on one side
Okay, there's that.
and a single on the other.
Now tighten it up.
Then
And you want to direct them guys pulling?
Jamie puts Colin in charge.
I have less experienced guys, so it's just going to make this go so much better with Colin there.
I don't even work for him anymore, right? I'm there on my day off, so.
With Steve operating the Mac and Rick on HR 126.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's get pulling.
Winches roll. and the carrier starts to move.
Hey, whoa, watch your truck.
Tension builds. Now the tilting load.
I'm pulling the truck sideways. We gotta try and get that corner up.
Threatens to topple.
Up. Stop.
Jamie pauses to reassess and comes up with a new plan. Adding a third truck to the recovery, Jamie will run a safety line from his newest wrecker to the top deck, plus a low line to the carrier's front end to carefully guide it onto the road. Now, with 3 wreckers in play,
Okay, you good to go?
the trio of heavies starts to pull.
Colin's a great asset. He instinctively knows where to pull and when.
But soon,
Can I play for just a bit? Yeah.
Coach Colin is back in the game.
Keep going.
Jamie's team
Bring your boom down a bit.
carefully maneuvers the back end of the trailer
Keep going.
up onto the road.
A little more.
Finally, the $1 million load
Stop.
is on safe ground.
Decent, Jimmy, decent.
These high-end cars didn't receive any more damage.
We'll take this one right to the yard and when you come and get it.
Amazing job, guys.
Perfect. Thanks for your help, Colin. I really appreciate it.
The crew had a good day working, and this was a good job.
It looks like it just happened.
A loaded B train has flipped.
He's turned right over in the ditch.
The tractor is on its wheels, but both trailers lay on their side. The driver escaped injury and is still on scene.
Coming down the road, I got a text on my phone. I looked at it, put it back on the dash, and by then I was catching the ditch with my trailer.
We were about 3 blocks away, and you could hear the sliding and the bang of the truck sliding down the road.
The highway, used by hundreds of commercial vehicles every day, has been squeezed down to a single lane.
So we'll head on out there and see what we can find us.
Al Quiring is on his way with his Vulcan V100 heavy wrecker.
I don't know what it's loaded with. Half my job is not knowing what I'm going to do. So here we go.
Al arrives to find another tow truck already on site.
What a mess.
But this job
Ay, 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 ay.
could use a second set of hands.
Rolling up, kind of had an idea what happened there. He got over on the edge of the road, overcorrected, and then the trailer did a flip. Kerpow.
The 2 trailers were carrying more than 50 tons of volcanic rock.
It's a load of landscaping pumice, and it is quite a valuable commodity. Yeah, you might as well stick around. I didn't call any of our other trucks.
Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood is also on scene.
Yeah, we'll get rid of this one, and then by then Daryl will be here with the excavator and scoop that out, and then we'll flip this thing up pretty easy. This thing will be a little bit difficult to tow, that's for sure. Let's step through and see what we got. Because that trailer is so flimsy, like a beer can, as soon as you start pulling on it, they'll just shred and rip open, and then you got even more of a mess. Not much to grab onto in there.
Al can't flip the B train until he closes one of its dump boxes,
I'll get a chain. We'll go right through the trailer.
collapsing a hydraulic cylinder.
Hooking up to it was a bit of a pain. There was nothing much to hook to.
Yeah, just like that. Might pop off, but it might not.
Yeah, I might not like it.
But the only place to rig onto is a thin piece of metal at the base of the box.
Sometimes you have to just hook to things and hope it works.
You got to make sure that when you do energize that cable, that everybody is well back, and especially out of the line of fire. Try and tickle it and talk nice and come on baby, you know, it's gonna hopefully shut.
To flip the B train upright, Al tackles the rear trailer first, rigging a line to the top side to roll it onto its wheels.
Just like trying to eat a big dinosaur, one little bite at a time. Come on, sweetheart.
It's a textbook touchdown.
You want us to come and scoop her up?
Dylan can haul the rear trailer out of the way.
Okay, these are.
Al sets his sights on the last trailer, but he needs to lighten the load.
Okay, here we go. It's interesting to see the stuff slide down the bank. We did a beautiful landscaping job. I think the pumice is still there.
To flip the second trailer, Al must disconnect the tractor.
The tractor actually had very little damage, so we got away very, very lucky with that truck. Using the excavator, we were able to upright that trailer pretty easily. Get the road cleaned up, get it opened up.
Traffic started moving now. Good to go, man. Good to go.
Wow. It's in there. The severity of wrecks that happen up here isn't an everyday thing for us down on the coast. You got to make sure that you take enough equipment, enough personnel.
50,000-pound pick. Wow.
The heavy load has shifted onto the thin trailer wall.
If it's going to be too much, it's going to start crumpling.
Jason would like to unload the trailer's cargo of frozen food, but the client has a different idea.
The customer is adamant on us bringing it up with its load intact.
But that comes with a big risk of wrecking the trailer.
He's just too far away from the road.
He calls on his big brother for some advice.
It's got a 15 to 18% grade here. It's almost vertical, the ditch on the side, eh? If I pull, it's going pulling right through the trailer wall. It's not that strong. And that's going to expose everything that's there.
There's a 70% chance it doesn't work.
So after that discussion with Jamie, that the only way we're going to get this vehicle out was with the crane.
A 75-ton crane with a massive 130-foot boom.
Even a rotator and a tow truck, you would not be able to get that vehicle upright and out of the ditch.
Where do you want the crane? Where do you want me to pick?
Jason and the crane operator have to find the best position for the lift.
You're going to pretty much be taking the whole lane.
But space will be tight. Highways will only let Jason close one of the two lanes. With the avalanche threat, it's too risky to have heavy daytime traffic backing up on the mountain.
Do you have to stick your outriggers out that side?
I can go halfway out that side.
You got a semi coming through soon?
They have just enough room for the crane's outriggers, but there's a problem.
His swing out to the side, too.
The crane's counterweight sticks out more than 13 feet behind the cab.
If he's 90 degrees, we're shutting down that whole other lane.
So you're not going to get that lane.
Well, let's see what we can do here.
They need the crane to reach the wreck without swinging the ballast into the second lane.
Not enough room. Not enough room for the crane.
Without enough room to operate, he has to pull the plug before he can even get started.
Pack it down for now, please.
Yeah.
To be leaving without any success was a real disappointment for the crew.
If they can close down the road and I can get sideways to it, I can pick it, right? Kind of ruins your day right quick.
With more heavy snow expected, Jason and his daughter Mattia get right to work.
I can get up over there and walk across.
Where?
Over there at the front.
Oh, go ahead. Just be careful, it's greasy.
Yeah.
Jason gives a careful test pull with his rotator and sees a problem right away.
This will bite into the trailer like that. That'll bite that trailer and cause a kink in it and weaken the trailer. It's only aluminum, it's very thin. And so you'll pull that strap right through that trailer and cut it in half.
I would unload it. Customer doesn't want it done that way. So, basically we have to tell the customer, look, your success rate here is very minimal.
Jason plans to use a crane hooked to a series of straps to help spread the load. The crane will then lift from the top, while the rotator pulls from the side.
That's what we need him to do, is do the lift, and then we pull. The strap's got to go underneath and come up the roof, and then this way in order to create it to roll. This sucks. This portion of it sucks. Take your hand right to try and get to the bottom. You want to get to the bottom of the trailer.
Yeah, I'm on compact snow and it's on my face.
You'll live. Snowshoes applicable. Holy.
At 12:30, the rest of Jason's crew rolls up.
I'll give it a little yank and then see if we can get it enough to get another strap on that bottom.
With his rotator, Jason pulls just enough to make space between the trailer and the snowbank.
Okay, the sooner the better, guys, eh?
We're trying.
Can't really see.
Tyler and Wayne bringing them down.
Okay, we're ready for a crane back here.
Something's coming up the road.
That'll be our crane.
At 1 a.m., the machine arrives that will make or break this recovery.
By the way, Kate. So now what we're gonna do is get the crane to come in behind me, throw some more straps to support the load. Yeah, fold it. Slowly.
The loaded truck weighs in at 40 tons. Overloading a crane perched on the edge of a drop-off can be disastrous.
Nice and easy, Rob, nice and easy.
Keep going.
With a crane maxed out, Jason has to come up with a new plan.
Stand back, guys.
Using his rotator, he inches the wreck closer to the crane.
We had to be over top of it in order to create the lift.
With the boom shorter, the crane can lift more.
We good?
All right, I'll stop.
What did you see?
Starting to buckle the top.
Where I am?
Yeah, both.
Front and back?
Yeah.
If those straps were used in the wrong place and pulled on the wrong angle, that trailer could easily just break in half.
That one's pulling down.
And that's where all the weight is. There's so much pressure building on it.
The trailer wall is buckling around the straps. Jason needs to redistribute the weight.
Want to send somebody with an angle iron for me?
Are you tight with the angle irons?
I guess he is. Okay, slow on the cable.
Slow on the cable. Or
Okay, you got her. We're gonna crawl out of here before you lift too much more.
okay, let's do it.
That's coming over a long ways.
Yeah. Keep going. Okay. Yeah, she's out. Now we're at the home run. We gotta unhook and get this traffic through.
That was quite an accomplishment, man.
Send them through. Thanks, eh? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Well, I've done that type of wreck. It was not easy. I should say that I was missing that job, but it wasn't a job that you missed. Sorry, brother.
Just all off-road on ice, so.
Heavy Rescue's Adam Gazzola responds to a call 20 miles down a private road.
There's a gravel truck and trailer that have rolled onto its side.
It's the only route in and out of a remote oil patch operation.
These are all narrow roads up here, so there's not much room to work. Oh, mother... That's a dirty, dirty, dirty.
Close here for a short time at
Short time?
92. To pull that truck out of the
It's gonna be a long time.
Colin McLean will be pitting HR-68 against the heavy load of gravel.
They're never really easy. You know, she's on a bit of a slope, still got a little bit of a load in it. We'll get our chains on it, and give it a little tug this way, give it a little tug that way, and eventually she'll come.
Make it long, 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 long. Make the chain long.
40,000 pounds of gravel.
The first challenge is getting the rig back on its wheels.
Airlines are okay on that one?
Yeah.
But on the narrow road, Adam can't go with his plan A.
I'd pull up beside it and put my outriggers down, and I'd be able to get dead onto it and pull. But where we were, it was tight quarters.
So instead, the two wreckers will position at opposite ends, with lines from HR-68 to the high side of the trailer and from the rotator to the dump truck.
I hope she'll flop right over and nice and easy. Probably won't.
Get the on the road. You're all hooked up?
Yeah.
The loose gravel has shifted. All of its weight is pinning down the wall of the trailer.
Hold her here. Watch what you're doing. Keep going. Adam!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, now we forgot to chain the box down. Hey, chain these boxes together.
The box on the dump truck is pinned down and resisting the pull.
As the truck is coming over, the box is staying here, so we gotta make sure we chain this down. If you don't chain the box down, as you're pulling, the box will just stretch out as if it's lifting to dump its load. A bit more.
Doesn't want to sit down.
So we got all that gravel on that side, eh?
Yeah. I don't want to with it right now. With it, it's gonna go over.
Colin will reposition for a better angle, but first, he has to unhook from the trailer.
Go down and get turned around as quick as you can. I was taking a pretty big gamble unhooking the one truck to reposition it. What do you think this guy does? Do you think he can do it a little quick, or? The gamble is we're gonna turn this thing back upside down again and lose all the work we just did. Possibly do more damage to it.
I got this.
No, boom down. Keep it down.
I can't see any of the wreck, Adam.
Don't worry about me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Hey, stop there.
The trailer is out of the ditch, but not yet securely on its wheels.
You just want me to put one there?
Nope.
We got the chain on it.
Let's just worry about getting this thing sitting flat first.
Yes.
I was pretty concerned, right? I thought, oh, this thing's gonna go back over. A little at a time, right? Don't get greedy. You got a line on that strap?
I can't hear you through the
Put your other line to that chain.
Thank you.
Yeah, take them all off.
And that's how we do that.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.